everyone. Welcome to Shimmy Girl Talks. This isn't going to be a long video, and I believe I have discussed this before. Women proposing to their boyfriends. Ladies, it does not take a man 10 years to know if he wants to marry you or not. This couple has been together for about 10 years. They have a child together, and she appears to have children from a previous relationship. And I know I often sound like a broken record, but I truly be trying to help the younger women who may not be in this situation just yet. You don't have to have children by a man who has not married you. You get yourself married and then you have the man's children. That does not seem to be a message that is being told to young women nowadays, as if you don't have a choice. You have a choice. And decades ago, it was said that men know within 6 months if they want to marry a particular woman or not. And lately, I have been hearing men still saying that exact same thing. Men know who their wives are versus who the fun time girls are, or versus the women that they will string along indefinitely. This is why having children outside of marriage trips up so many women. Because in the ideal world, you would not be having a child with a man until you're married to him. And I get it. People get caught up in sex and, there's soul ties and all of that type of stuff. And they can't, especially women, we get emotionally attached. I believe there's a biological, now I'm not going to be able to explain it, but there are biological reasons why women become attached to men through sex and stuff like that. So you add sex, you're getting pregnant, and the man might not have wanted you for a wife, not even a longtime girlfriend. Now he doesn't mind having you as a longtime girlfriend because he's getting sex from you, but he might not want to take the next step and make you his wife. That is why situations like this is so damaging. And, and it's unfortunate that women can still see this happening with thousands, hundreds, or, thousands of other women, and they will still fall into this trap of having a child with a man that doesn't want them like that. But here's the video. And please note there's no audio because there was music in the background and I did not want to be dinged by YouTube copyright strike. So here it is. I know that so-called mistakes happen, things happen, people get caught up and all of that type of stuff. But we live in an enlightened age. You have a large segment of women in our community telling the whole world that we are the most educated and all of that stuff. But yet things like this still happens. Granted, this particular couple is an African couple, but it does not negate the fact that this is still a black female. And this tends to be a little bit, I don't want to say it's prevalent in America. But you are seeing more women deciding to propose to a boyfriend. And that's out of pocket, it's out of order. Now, if a woman does that behind closed doors, it's just her and him. Okay, that's one thing. But to make a spectacle of yourself, getting down on one knee, and as you can see in this one picture, this young lady is pregnant, and she's getting down on her knee to ask this man for his hand in marriage. That is backwards. And this is precisely why you don't get pregnant out of wedlock. Let that man marry you, then you have his children. No one wants to talk like this to young ladies anymore. Back in the day, this was how you were spoke to. Don't you shame this family. You get married and then you have children. And men respect women who respect themselves. Now, it's a different day now because everything is topsy-turvy, out of pocket. Men make beelines for the loosey-gooseys and all of that type stuff. I used to spend a lot of time on this one forum where the women would say hoes be winning. I don't know that they're really saying that anymore. Yeah, men might be chasing those types of women, but are they marrying those women? Most likely not. And if I didn't mention it in this video, because I'm about to wrap this up, I was just talking to a coworker the other day about marriage. She's been with her husband. They've been married almost 30 years. I think they're at like maybe 28 years. He proposed to her within 4 months. Men know who their wives are. Men know who their longtime girlfriends are, meaning they're not going to go the next step to make that woman his wife. But he knows his wife. And one of my aunts, she and her husband dated and were married within 9 months of knowing each other. And, they were married for 47 years, his death. And then she followed, I think about a little bit more than 5 years after him. But the point is all of this indefinite dating, these, having children out of wedlock, and it happened back then. But 50 years ago, either that man knew he had to step up to the plate and marry that woman, or she quickly found another man to step into that role. And men back then didn't mind being a stepfather because women were still raised to be wives. But that's another topic. And I did not mean for this video to go this long. But that was my topic today. And if I didn't ask in the previous video, what do you think about women proposing to their boyfriends? Let me know below and I will talk to you later. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you soon. Bye.